Halo, a franchise that defined a generation of gamers. From parties with friends to breathtaking campaigns, it was more than just a game. Halo was an experience, but somewhere along the way, something changed. Halo isn't the same as it once was, and many fans blame one thing: 343 Industries. So, what went wrong? How did Halo lose its identity? Under Bungie, Halo was at its peak. From Combat Evolved all the way to Halo 3, the series had an unmistakable identity. Tight gunplay, revolutionary multiplayer, and an amazing sci-fi story. Halo 2's online matchmaking set the standard for console multiplayer forever, and Halo 3 perfected it. The balance between competitive and casual play made it appealing to everyone. But then, Bungie left.
I'm here.
I think the fundamental difference between Bungie and 343 is the way that they were formed. And they're very, very different. Bungie formed very naturally, very organically as a small studio, building really small experiences, and grew.
On the cover of the new Bloomberg
Have you seen
Business
this?
Week
Look
here,
at that.
the real Master Chief.
Master Chief is human. He's not a machine. He's not a set of armor with a big weapon. He's a human with resilience.
It's a chance for people who have played as Chief for so long to put the controller down, sit back on the couch, enjoy the experience of learning about the Chief in a way that you have never done before.
Like Marvel and Star Wars, Halo is a universe where hundreds of stories can be told and where millions of experiences can be shared.
With Bungie moving on to Destiny, Microsoft handed the franchise to a new steward, 343 Industries. Expectations were high, and fans hoped for a worthy successor to Bungie's legacy, but instead, we got Halo 4. Technically impressive, but controversial. The art style changed completely, the multiplayer felt, well, more like Call of Duty or any other AAA franchise, and the story leaned heavily into new, undeveloped characters. Under Bungie, the Covenant had a distinct and menacing aesthetic with a perfect balance of organic and technological elements. The elites were fierce warriors, the grunts were iconic yet threatening in groups, and the brutes were monstrous, hulking giants. But in Halo 4, the Covenant looked, well, different. The elites had elongated and awkward proportions, and they made them seem less intimidating, and the grunts looked more like insects in a way, and the armor designs lost their smooth, iconic look that Bungie perfected, and it looked more goofy than anything. And fans felt that 343's new Covenant lacked in the sole identity that made them so memorable. Halo 5 took things even further. While its multiplayer had some innovative mechanics, the campaign was lackluster. Master Chief took a backseat to Spartan Locke, marketing misled players, and the story felt disjointed and uninspired. For many, this was the moment 343 lost the community's trust. One of the biggest issues with Halo 5 was its marketing. The trailers and promotional materials set up a grand conflict between Master Chief and Spartan Locke with the tagline, "Hunt the Truth," suggesting a deep and emotional story. Instead, what we got was shallow and underdeveloped, where the narrative was Master Chief was barely present and Spartan Locke was a forgettable protagonist. Fans were furious that they were misled about the main storyline.
Hail the conquering hero. The one who was supposed to save us all.
I think Halo 5 is one of, if not the best, multiplayer versions of Halo.
We'll talk about the story. Oh my god. Halo 5's story is a complete mess. From the very opening cutscene, I didn't like the tone.
Halo Infinite had potential, but it was squandered by mismanagement, a weak content pipeline, and lack of community engagement, and a poor service execution left many fans frustrated. One thriving Halo community has dwindled, with many players moving to other shooters. So, can Halo be saved? At this point, it doesn't seem likely. The Master Chief Collection eventually became a fan favorite after the years of fixes, but that game was built on Bungie's foundation and success. Halo Infinite, the franchise's supposed comeback, instead revealed just how much the series has lost its identity. Halo used to be a cultural phenomenon, something that united gamers and defined a generation. Now, it's a shadow of its former self. The long delays, broken promises, and lackluster live services execution have drained the community's hope. The reality is, Halo isn't what it once was, and maybe it never will be again.
Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.